Good morning, friends. So in this video, we will be going over today's project. And what you will be working on is a Navajo rug. So I am going to send you a picture of a worksheet that has some symbols and pictures on it. And you are going to color it in. And you can back it on construction paper. And you can cut fringe on either side if you would like to put fringe, or you can leave it the way that it is if you want. When you are done coloring it in, I would like you to look at some pictures that I'm going to post in the comment section of this video of Navajo rugs. And I would like you to use them as a reference, and I want you to create your own design for a rug. So using your own shapes, in your own colors. I want you to create your own. But first, let's read a little bit about the Navajo rugs. And then we are also going to read a little tale of Spider Woman. So let's learn about Navajo rugs. There are many tales and stories regarding the rich Navajo history in America. None may be more intriguing and exciting than that of Spider Woman. A deity that holds a special place in the Navajo culture, it is believed that she is the one that taught the Navajo to weave. It's said that the first loom was made from sky and earth cords, and that the weave itself was made from sunlight, lightning, crystals, and white shells. However, anthropologists believe, so those are scientists that study humans, that it was the Pueblo people who taught the Navajo how to create Native American hand-woven blankets, and that Navajo artists were influenced in part by the Spanish who had introduced cotton to the Pueblo long before the year 1650. So that was a very, very long time ago. So they're saying that the Pueblo people, remember last week we learned that when we hear the word Pueblo people, it was a bunch of different tribes, that was just their general name, that they all lived together or near each other, right? So they believe that the Pueblo taught the Navajo how to weave, not Spider Woman. Initially, the Pueblo men would weave the textiles, but the Navajo women owned the sheep. So they were the ones to weave the wool. Interesting. So, what began with weaving women's dresses, and dresses were actually just two identical blankets that they would sew together, became single blankets, and those are called mantas, then chief's blankets, and evolved onto different styles and designs of blankets and rugs. Over time, the Navajo Indian rug scene became more beautiful, diverse, and sought after with each passing year. Yarns changed from natural hand-carded, hand-spun, and hand-dyed yarns to Germantown yarns, to native wool spun in small mills, to some of the prized Navajo churro wool pieces of today. So the yarn went through quite a phase. Spider Woman's teachings can still be found in modern-day craftsmanship, as the Navajo weaving is done the same way it is now as was on the first Navajo loom. So I know you guys know that word loom because some of you or some of your friends used to do those bracelets and necklaces with those little elastics. And the piece that you would use to help you do those was called a loom. So I will post a picture of a rug loom in the comment section of the video for you guys to see. So using a handmade upright loom with one continuous warp, and each strand of woolen yarn is placed into the warp by hand, one strand at a time. That is why if a Navajo rug is compromised in any way, so if there's a little bulge or if there's a little hole, it will not unravel. So this is a process that cannot be done by a machine. So that's why it's done by hand. And it is one of the most unique in the world. So that, my friends, is a little bit about Navajo rugs. So you can color in the picture that I post, and you can add fringe like I said before, or you can leave it the way it is. I'm going to post some pictures of Navajo rugs and a loom, and then in another video I am going to read you the tale of Spider Woman. So have fun.